Hey everyone, thank you for tuning into Infinite Realms. Today on the channel, we're going to review Marvel Legends Warpath. Now, off the top of the bat, I want to get it clear, because this has been said time and again, that, this and Thunderbird are the same figure. These are not the same figure. These are not the same character. These are totally different characters. Now, as you can see right there, they're not the same figure. So with that out of the way, let's move on and talk about Warpath. I first became familiar with Warpath in the New Mutants, of course, a storyline where he was trying to avenge his uncle's death and blame the X-Men and Professor Xavier. Later, he figured out that wasn't the case, moved on. Eventually hooked up with Cable and X-Force. I'm going to just say one thing. Even then, I thought it was so convoluted that Warpath went to meet Cable, and while he was gone, the Hellfire Club attacked his tribe. Even though that got retconned into being Strife, it made absolutely no sense whatsoever at any point. Did it make any sense on any level? And I'm just going to say, look who wrote that, okay? And then I'm moving on. Okay, the figure is pretty good. Looks like his X-Force appearance. Stands pretty good. I mean, he's a beefy character, of course. But again, not one of those that are overly huge. And just looks the part of Warpath. Warpath, right now, I did a little bit of research into Warpath. I just like, yeah, where is Warpath? And apparently he's hanging around somewhere on Kuroka, but he's not doing much anything. I mean, he went with the X-Corp somewhere, and then that was it. I mean, he's just had one little adventure here and there. Really kind of trying to live a peaceful life now that he's no longer angry. So, okay. But, and of course, then I found out they brought Thunderbird back, and I was like, no. No, oh, so many issues I have with X-Men right now. We'll get into that in another time. But anyway, I do really dig this figure, though. I mean, it's again that older look, which I loved. I did a video on nostalgia versus love, and it's like when you have a character like Warpath who had a very specific look at a very specific time that you really liked, it's hard not to mistake that for nostalgia. No, it's just the look I like for him. And it's not a nostalgic thing. It's not like I really loved X-Force or anything. I mean, it was a book when I was collecting comics. Yeah, absolutely it was. And it did introduce me to several characters I was not aware of, like Siren, Banshee's daughter, who we just got in the Bonebreaker wave, and then, Warpath here. And that's a tough one to quantify, but, at the same time, I kind of did want Warpath just to have somewhere in my collection. I may redo an X-Force, I don't know. I mean, my debate rages on in my brain on that one. But for some comparison, I just want to get a slightly larger figure. So here we have Colossus. And of course, there he is beside an armored Daredevil and Renew Your Vows Spider-Man. And for something just a little bit different, there he is beside a Havoc and Baron Zemo. Again, I think Warpath is a pretty cool character and pretty cool figure. My one thing is his shoulder pads will come off very easily. He came off on me a couple of times just posing him around. And I don't like that, but I'm not going to knock it too far down because of that. I'll still give it 4 stars. It's still a good figure. Not the greatest, but by far not the worst either. That'll wrap it up for Infinite Realms. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because it helps helps the Facebook algorithm. Yeah, well, it helps the YouTube algorithm too. Okay. All right. Thanks. Have a great day.